heard him. He's heard the comments by other people about that season.
When he first said it, I know what he's talking about. He said that first one has an asterisk next to it. And I went, what are you talking about? I did not know and did not even remember that.
Not to mention the physical pain of the injuries and the rehab. I think when he was injured and actually having to start that rehab, the championship was out of mind, right? And to be able to come through that, the physical setback.
And he had to win to make it into the playoff system. He was able to win, get enough points, even though he didn't run all the races. And then he won that championship. Well, now he's in a position, as he says, to justify the first and win the second. 2 laps to go in Miami.
And the only people that can question his championship caliber and the driving ability are people that just don't want him to do well. I mean, this guy, he is a winner, plain and simple.
You saw a statistic there just a moment ago, 55 wins. Right now, that's a tie for 9th all-time wins with Rusty Wallace. All-time. This young man, at just 34 years old, is already in the top 10 all-time wins list for NASCAR. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around. And Kyle Busch, you see him, even as wide as the camera shot got there, nobody around him. What a performance he has put on this evening. 119 laps have been led. Kyle Busch, he's the winningest driver of the decade, and now he is joining elite company. Kyle Busch is going to win his 2nd Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series championship.
Awesome beer. Thank you. Oh, 2-timer out there. Proud of you, buddy. Way to stick with it. Great job, guys.
Happened again. It took a win. He had to win the race to win the championship. Every single time in this format, it has taken a win. And you saw the crew's reaction. They're going to hand in the championship banner, the flag. Back to his career. At the age of 16, he was actually at a racetrack about to get into a NASCAR truck to go for a race. And NASCAR said, wait a second, you're too young. He had already run a couple races, but they changed the rule and said, we can't have you behind the wheel. So at 16, he was taken out of the car. But at just 34 years old, what an incredible accomplishment already by this Las Vegas driver. The victory fueled by Sunoco. Fuel your best.
He's in elite company now with a 16th different driver to have multiple championships in the 70-plus years NASCAR's been around.
Hey, Junior, it's interesting you say that, and I was just thinking of the fact that Kyle Busch is a polarizing figure. Your father was a polarizing figure as well. I mean, when he started winning so many races, fans would be like, well, wait a second. You know, I don't know if we want to cheer for this guy anymore. But that's kind of the way Kyle Busch has now moved up into that category. You mentioned elite category, multiple championships for him.
Yeah, I think he's a guy who feels like that he should already have multiple championships. This is definitely something that he needed badly tonight. He's only 34 years old. I mean, there's no reason why he can't go win 3, 4, 5 championships, if not even more. He wants to stay around another 10, 11 years. He could.
Since he's been able to take a foul, but that's the trademark for the driver of the 18. They'll salute the crowd, foul to them. Down there with it.
Rick, in a playoff season where everybody wondered when Kyle Busch was going to show up, he picked a great day to have a great day. Kyle Busch, the champion, soaking the moment in. You can tell after a summer and fall of questions, does that make this moment even sweeter, Kyle?
Yeah, we have a great race team and a great owner and even the best sponsor in sports, and I just can't say enough, and thank everyone enough for this opportunity. I may be the one that's able to hoist a trophy or to have a championship, but it wouldn't be possible without Adam Stevens and Coach Joe Gibbs, J.D. Gibbs, Coy Gibbs, the whole family, M&M's, of course, Interstate Batteries and Norm Miller, and Toyota. This TRD engine was awesome tonight. It's been awesome all year. We had one issue, but man, it's so much fun to work with these guys and this group and everybody that puts it all together for me. So, you know, there's always your doubters, there's always your haters, but you know what? This one's for Rowdy Nation, because you guys are the best. So, thank you so much.
Lexon and Samantha here waiting to come in. Let them have the family moment here. And Kyle, it is about family. What about winning this one for the Joe Gibbs Racing family and for Joe Gibbs after all he's been through, especially with the passing of JD in January?
Yeah, it's I know it's been a difficult time on JD or Melissa and Joe, and to be able to reward them with a championship, this is I don't know how much it means to them, but it's the best I can do, you know. And I know JD was looking down on us all year long. I mean, damn, what a season Joe Gibbs Racing put together, and for as awesome as our group is and everybody back at the shop and how awesome they are of building some really, really special race cars, we put it on them this time.
This was a different celebration. You kind of seemed to soak it in a little bit with the fans. What was that about?
Well, the last time I did a burnout first, it messed up the flag and everything, so I wanted to get a good shot with the flag everywhere and make sure everybody could get a good shot of the flag because we're the 2019 champions.
To answer the bell like this, at a race like this, on a stage like this, what kind of statement is that from the 18 team, Kyle?
Everybody always says you never give up, and we're no different, and we just do what we can do to each and every week, and sometimes we may not be the best, sometimes we may not have the right track position. Today we had a really good car, and I could race around and move around, and that's what's so special about Homestead Miami Speedway is the ability to put on a show, and felt like we did that there racing those guys. I know it kind of dulled out, I guess, towards the end, but it was exciting enough for my seat, you know. It was a lot of fun, and to cap off such an amazing year.
We talk about how it's about family. Look who's here. His brother Kurt, who was holding Brexton a moment ago. The Busch family, Kyle Busch, the 2019 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series champion.